How was the experience traveling from all the way from Rusinga Island to Nairobi?
Okay, even though it was a long journey, but it seemed to be interesting because we are seeing very new places that we have never seen.
Yes, the journey was nice. I have never traveled such a long distance, but I really enjoyed it.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Before 18, a show that focuses on spectacular children with unique talents in the society and amazing adults that impact the lives of children in the society. Today we're here at YSK at the 𝐘𝐿𝐲 Convention Center. With two amazing young scientists. I'd like you guys to introduce yourselves.
My name is John Calvins.
My name is Bering Mondi.
Okay, how was the experience traveling from all the way from Rusinga Island to Nairobi?
Okay, even though it was a long journey, but it seemed to be interesting because we are seeing very new places that we have never seen.
Yes, the journey was nice. I have never traveled such a long distance, but I really enjoyed it.
What was your inspiration to start your project? Like, what inspired you to do the project in the first place?
Okay, in this year there were a lot of news that there are a lot of accidents in the country, and also cars are being swept away by floods. So we were inspired to develop a device that could reduce all these problems.
Yes, back in our village, one day when we were coming back from school, we witnessed an accident which occurred at the junction. The victims were injured and we felt for them, and we decided to come up with this project which will help the country to reduce such accidents.
What is your project about?
Okay, our project is all about reducing road accidents at the junctions and also at the corners, and also as a result of cars being swept away by floods crossing the road.
Recently, Kenya experienced a lot of accidents caused by runoff. That, for instance, water crosses the road and end up sweeping away vehicles. Now, therefore, we decided to come up with another similar project to reduce accidents caused by running water.
How did you learn about YSK, and who told you about YSK, and how did you think to enter your project into YSK?
Okay, last year, 2023, we attended Kenya Science and Engineering Fair. After that, we did not succeed to the regionals, but we remained at the county levels. So our patron, Mr. Philip Ochieng, told us that we should come with a new project so that we can present it to the YSK.
When you first came and then you qualified for regionals, were the other projects intimidating for you? Like, did you feel scared, or were you really confident about your project?
You know, what you make by yourself, you must be confident with it. You cannot look another one's project then you say that, oh, this one will automatically outwin my project. We are not fear.
Our project, we are strongly confident with it because in completion of this project, it didn't take us much time to acquire the materials. Yes, compared to other projects which require financial support.
Can you please demonstrate for us your project and explain what you are demonstrating?
For instance, there is this road, there is a junction. We have some features of that road, like the signal point. Here we call it signal point. Here we call magnetic point, and it all goes through the three branches. For instance, when there is a vehicle from the main road, it will indicate using the different light from other directions. So let us see. When there's a vehicle from the main road, it approaches the signal point. It will complete circuit, making the lights from this one and this one to light, indicating that there's a vehicle from the main road. And this will be happening throughout the other branches. And after the vehicle leaves the signal point, the switch is broken, and therefore the light goes off. And in case there was a vehicle from this side that I've seen the light, but refuses to stop. Normally, the vehicles when the vehicle is approaching a junction, it will reduce some of its speed. Maybe if it were at 80 kilometers per hour, it will reduce to 50 kilometers per hour. But that speed can still cause an accident. So we reduce the speed to maybe 10 kilometers per hour using the magnets that have been installed around the road. So when the vehicle reaches at this point, it will be attracted, reducing the chances that could have happened when we have eliminated this project, and there could have been collision of vehicles at this point. Yes, and also we can extend this one.
In our smart road technology, we have developed a gadget here which is used to measure the intensity of flood. For instance, there might be a runoff that is crossing over the road. We have a separating spring that separates two boards, board 1 and board 2. We have also two springs. The board 1, maybe water is coming from a rest point and is approaching the road. When it came into contact with this first board, it will compress the separating spring, making contact with the first spring. There will be a light. You can see blue lights there, indicating that the flood is of low intensity and the vehicles can still just pass the road. When the separating spring is compressed further by the intensity of water and came into contact with spring B, it will indicate the light, the indicator there will be red, indicating that the flood is of high intensity. Therefore, vehicles should not cross the road. It will help in reducing road accident caused by flood.
If you win the 𝐌𝐍𝐍𝐍, would you like to continue participating in the Young Scientist Kenya, or do you just want to participate this once, you win, and you never participate again?
Okay, it is obvious that even the Swahili said that mchovya asali achovi mara moja. Once we have win, we will always admire to win more. So we cannot just win once then we leave to join the 𝐌𝐍𝐍𝐍. We will be joining them every year in case we have qualified to join them.
How would you feel if the government, like you win the competition and the government decides to adapt your project? Would you feel happy? Would you feel excited? Would you be shocked? Or would you just be normal about if the government adapted your project?
Okay, according to me, I will be very happy because the menace of road accident will be reduced and the gross of the GDP of the government will rise, because the people who are in Kenya are the ones earning the county, the government, the revenue. In case people are dying as a result of road accident, the revenue will be decreasing. So when we find a place to protect first, then the population will increase. Therefore, the revenue of the government will also increase. Yes.
Actually, I will be very excited to notice that our project have been adopted to help in reducing road accident, because road accident have become one of the menace that it is killing our brothers and sisters. Therefore, when the government decided to adopt this project, it will be an achievement on our part.
What would you tell other young kids out there or teenagers just like you with amazing ideas, but they're too scared to join different competitions to show off their ideas? What would you tell them?
Okay, we see that labor which is idle is of no use, may lead you to other ways of doing things. So we should just have that confidence to present our own projects, what we have made on our own. Let us present them. We made them to present to solve an environmental problem, not presented them so that we can't be afraid of presenting them.
Just like my colleague has said, when we first came up with our project, we did not qualify for the next level, but we didn't give up. Now for the other scientists which have not qualified, never give up, never fail to doubt your findings, but always find a solution to the problems.
Thank you guys for watching today's episode of Before 18. Hope to see you next time. Bye.